Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we talk.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another edition of the Make We Talk program. Wherever you're listening and watching from around the world and the Eastern Caribbean, it's 2:25 in Kingston City, Jamaica, 3:25 somewhere here in the United States. I just want to say good afternoon to everyone and welcome to this program. As we start the program this afternoon, I want to say thanks to all those who support us. Yo, oh my God, I'm seeing Yo Honey Pot in a long while. Welcome, yo, honey pot. Long time I haven't seen you. You nothing call me anymore. Boy, you dash my way. Anyway, welcome to the program this afternoon. As we come on air, I want to say thanks to all those who continue supporting the Make We Talk program. Thanks to all those who continue supporting the t-shirt drive that we have. Thank you all very much. I still get some calls, and I tell you something. There is a major giveaway. A major giveaway going to be on the Make We Talk program. A major giveaway going to be on the Make We Talk program. More details to come. But this afternoon, we're going to speak about Jamaicans who can hardly afford basic food items. Jamaicans who can hardly afford basic food items. And we're going to speak about that because the future Member of Parliament for Western Westmoreland, Mr. Ian Hales, spoke about that at a recent PNP meeting. And believe you me, when you hear him speak and you look into it, it's the fact, truth. It's the fact, truth. John, good afternoon to you also. It's the fact, truth. And you wonder what is next in this beloved island of ours. Like up the live, share up the live. Let me get some more people on the live here. Come on now, people. We're going to open up the phone lines for you to call in and talk to us about your views on basic food items going through the roof in our country, Jamaica. It doesn't look good. Yet you have this administration asking for more time. They want 3 more years or 5 more years to get in, to do what they want to do again, to wreck the country. The scandal of the school bus is getting deeper and deeper and deeper. This administration in an election, you have so many scandals. You wonder if the people of Jamaica is looking on and not saying anything. Or you wonder if these people are asking for another term. What are they thinking of? You have the 28 dead baby scandal, not a word from the Prime Minister. You have the drill scandal, not a word from the Prime Minister. You have the school bus scandal now, not a word from the Prime Minister. When Daryl Vaz was at the press conference, he was sweating like a pig. He was sweating like a pig because he believed that the Jamaican people are a bunch of idiots. We won't know anything. That we won't find out anything. We can't dig deep in anything. But I tell you something. We have some smart people in this country. We have some smart people in this country, whether they're old, young, or middle-aged. Doesn't matter what age they are. We have some smart Jamaicans. And we will not stand by anymore and allow politicians to take us as if we're idiots. We're not idiots. We, the people of this country, are not idiots. We, the people of Jamaica, demand accountability. We, the people of Jamaica, demand that this Prime Minister is either you call the election or you step aside. We, the people of this country, demand that either you, Prime Minister Andrew Holness, call this election or you step aside. Your administration is riddled with corruption. You have the fertilizer scandal, not a word from the Prime Minister. You have the scandal of Beryl. Well, until now, the people of St. Elizabeth haven't even gotten anything from the Beryl Relief Program. Many Jamaicans are still suffering from Beryl a year later. And this Prime Minister is asking for the Jamaican people to give a 3rd term. A little birdie tell me that not only that the hierarchy of the Labour Party has draped up Marlon Morgan, but he was at the recent CARICOM conference in Montego Bay. And somebody who I know went to him and said to him, you let Wilfred Rattigan and Jeffrey Tavares turn into the biggest idiot known. And he had to admit the fact, say yes. I told that gentleman not to trouble me. I told him that when you come around here We don't play politics around here with the people of this country. We speak truth to power. I told him that we have silenced the former minister of misinformation, and we're going to silence you too. And what News Talk 93 FM need to do is to let this young man stop come on their airways and spread his lies, lying to the people of this country to try to get a third term. What he needs to do is go pick up his bags from Andre Stevens that Andre bought for him. Go and pick up his bag and shut your mouth. You and Everett Warmington is too despicable human being that sit in the parliament. You spread your lies that our teachers nowadays are driving big cars. And the days when we were going to school, they couldn't drive no big cars. We could play in the parking lot where the cars are parked. But now, we can't play in there anymore because they have hope of cars driving. You're a liar. And it's full time that we call you what you are. You must stop lying to the people of this country. And that number that they have sending around, the cloning people numbers to send out their propaganda and to hack people channels and all those things. Let me make it clear this afternoon that we know who you are. The belly of the Labour Party is getting so desperate. What they're doing now is going around and playing games with other people, channels and so forth. They didn't know that social media will turn their back on them. In 2016, Andrew Holness used social media to win the election. But he thought that social media will be with him until now. He didn't know that social media will turn their back on them. You see Deadman Mackenzie going around with the campaign vehicle. Now I'm being told that the Labour Party has two major campaign vehicles. You see like the truck that the PNP has going around with? The Labour Party has two of them. And it's only Desmond Mackenzie has one. The question is this: why is it that the other one park at Belmont Road? And what they fail to understand, that every meeting they have at Belmont Road, it is leaked. It is leaked big time. There are some things that we know that we don't want to say it. But we, the people of this country, are not going to sit idly by anymore and allow the despicable human beings that the Labour Party has to come out and disrespect us and spread their lies. No more. We're going to speak out. We're going to stand up. And we're going to demand accountability. The Jamaican people must realize that this Labour Party government has no respect for us. That this Labour Party government, all they do is grab for themselves. That this Labour Party government has so much scandal in it. Dead baby scandal. Can you, Prime Minister Andrew Holness, hear the 28 dead babies crying? Are you, Prime Minister Andrew Holness, going to give us the accountability of $3 trillion unaccountable for? Are you going to tell us what's going on with that? Are you going to demand that Darrell Vaz be fired as Minister of Transportation? Because the more we dig into this used bus issue, the more we find the skeleton the more we find all sort of nastiness. And they're lying to the people of this country. This is the most corrupt regime in the history of Jamaica. A prime minister with 28 bank accounts. In which modern democracy that you sit as prime minister? With 28 bank accounts. In which other modern democracy can this thing happen? In which other modern democracy can a minister sit with 28 babies died under his watch? And he still sits as minister. And you hear nothing, not a word from the so-called leader of this country. Not one single word. It's to show us, the Jamaican people, that this prime minister has no scant regard for the people of this country. This prime minister is showing us that we are nothing to him. And we, the people, must send a clear and decisive message when the election is called. We, the people, must send a message to him that we will not sit down with you anymore, with your arrogancy, your disrespect, has no regard for the people of this country. In which modern democracy can you have your pensioners waiting and can't get their pension money? And you as a prime minister says nothing about it. When I asked the question of him in Florida when he came, people ridiculed me by saying I'm asking a stupid question. Nobody want no pension. Is that so? Now you see in the newspaper, pensioners are complaining that they don't get their pensions. If it was some other leaders that have come out and speak out for the pensioners, but this prime minister is to show you that he has no scant regard for anyone. Even if it was a prime minister of the people, for the people, and by the people, he will instruct Colonel Charles Jr. to make sure that our pensioners get their money. But no, he does not do that. Jamaicans in Jamaica and Jamaicans overseas, the time has come that we must say bye-bye to this Andrew Holness-led administration. I never think I'll come on here and speak this way. But enough is enough. The level of nepotism, the level of cronyism, the level of corruption that rot this Andrew Holness administration must not continue. It must not continue. And we, the people, must send a clear message that we will not put up with this anymore. We, the people, not the favorite few, we, the Jamaican people, we, the people of this country, the mothers and fathers of this country, who want a better Jamaica for our children, must demand that this prime minister and his cronies must not see the doorstep of Jamaica House. And the people of Portland, I address you this afternoon. The people of East and West Portland must send a clear message to the Val's gang or clan that neither the wife nor the husband must not see the doorstep of Parliament again. They believe that they can own this country. Some of them sell a hotel. Some of them take up government beachfront land for themselves and sell it off and pocket the money. The people of East Portland, you must send a man of the people, for the people, by the people. A man who loves poor people. A man who comes from humble beginning. You must send Isaac Buchanan to the Parliament of Jamaica to speak for the poor people of this country. East Portland, I'm giving you a warning this afternoon. Do not send back Anne-Marie Vaz to Parliament. West Portland, do not send back Daryl Vaz to Parliament. The people of East Portland, you have a young man of the people, a young man who will give his soul for the people of this country, a young man who will defend poor people in the courthouse of this country, and he will defend the poor people in the parliaments of this country. So I say to you this afternoon, make sure that when the time comes for Jamaicans to vote, you go out there and vote. Let no one pay you from not going out there and vote. When they come with the money, take the money. Video them and take the money. But go and vote for the country. Go and vote for this nation. Go and vote for your sons and your daughters of tomorrow. We must not allow this corrupt regime, this dictatorial regime, to go back into power in Jamaica. And so this afternoon, as we come on here, let the message ring from Negril Point to Moran Point. No more of Andrew Holness nor Daryl Vaz. No more of Andrew Holness or Daryl Vaz. No more of the Holness family and the Vaz family in this country. No more. The people of Portland, you have suffered long enough. No one spoke out for you when it comes on to the beaches in Portland. Isaac Buchanan did so. And I say to you this afternoon, get ready, stand by, and show them that you will not stand by and you will not sit down anymore. You will go out there and vote and put in Isaac Buchanan as the next member of Parliament. We don't know what Mark Jefferson Golden gonna give Isaac Buchanan. If you want to give him Attorney General, so be it, or Minister of Justice, so be it. Whatever position they put him in, he will make sure that the people of this country have a voice in the Parliament of Jamaica. He will make sure that the people of East Portland have a voice in the Parliament of Jamaica. Good afternoon, my bunununus. Walking in divine purpose. Good afternoon to you. Boy, without you, I don't know what I'll do. You have continued to lift my spirit. And I'll respect you for that. We must not sit down anymore. We must send a clear message and educate our people in this country that from 1962 until now, we have continued to put in corruption after corruption, criminality after criminality. No more. No more. Wake up, Jamaicans. Let me address the members of the public transport sector. You must stand up. Take your business as a business. Hold on for me. I think somebody's calling me here. Let me speak to the members of the public transport sector. Give me a moment here, please. Just a moment here, please. Let me address the members of the public transport sector from Negril Point to Moran Point. Do not let your business fall because of politics. You're running a business, operate it as a business. Do not let the so-called people who lead you selling out for 30 pieces of silver. Do not let those who go and sit down with ministers after ministers selling out for 30 pieces of silver. I say to the members of the public transport sector, the time has come for you all to stand up and send Darrell Vaz a clear message. This minister do not like the public transport sector. This minister is hell-bent on bringing down the taximen and women of this country. This minister is hell-bent and let the taximen and women of this country suffer. This minister has no scan regard for the public transport sector. This minister don't like you. Wake up, members of the public transport sector. I say to you all this afternoon, wake up. The time has come for you all to let those who believe that they lead you send them a clear message. They're selling it out for 30 pieces of silver, just like how Judas sold out Jesus for 30 pieces of silver. So is the public transport sector. It's being sold out to this government for 30 pieces of silver by the so-called leaders of the organizations. And if you all don't stand up and send a clear message to this Andrew Holness administration, then dog nyamuno supper in this country. They're bringing in buses that you can't make no money. Do not put politics on the business. Operate your taxi and your buses as business. Do not put politics before your business, because those who are in politics are in there for themselves and their families and their cronies. This Andrew Holness administration, this transport sector led by Darrell Vaz is not for the poor, pauperizing bus and taxi operators of this country. He's hell-bent on making sure that you all don't yammer bread. And those who don't believe is there for you, they're not there for you. They're there to sell you out for a drink of rum, a box food. They're selling out for 30 pieces of silver. They don't like when I talk, but nobody not put on my chicken back on fire. We better wake up in this country. This is one of the most corrupt, dictatorial organizations in the history of this country. This government is one of the most corrupt, dictatorial government in the history of Jamaica. Some people love to go back. Yes, you have to learn from your past. I agree with you. The PNP is not squeaky clean. The People's National Party is not squeaky clean. We agree. But we, the people of this country, in 2025, must send Daryl Vaz a clear message. The public transport sector, your organization is one of the biggest organizations in the history of Jamaica. Send Daryl Vaz and the Labour Party government a clear message this afternoon. When the time comes, send them a clear message. Members of the public transport sector from Negril Point to Moran Point, send Daryl Vaz and Andrew Holness a clear message when the time is ready. You have some of them in there say they want to know who not sell road license, they sell this a license. And when they go a meeting, they sit down and they hear when certain people of government call the members of the public transport sector criminals and rapists, and they sit in the meeting and said nothing about it. I'm looking for the video or the audio. Wait, I soon find it. A well-known person in the public transport sector sit down and hear people call the members of the public transport sector criminals and rapists. And they did nothing about it because what? They have sold them out for 30 pieces of silver. And that is why I say to the members of the public transport sector, get somebody from within to lead you know. Send this Andrew Holness administration a clear message. Like I speak to the members of the health sector this afternoon. 28 dead babies. Nurses not getting enough pay. Nurses don't have equipment to work with. I say to the members of the health sector in this country, you need to send Dr. Christopher Tufton a clear message when the time is right. Send Dr. Christopher Tufton a clear message. There is a container on the wharf in Kingston with MRI and CT scans sitting down in the sun. Why is it that Tufton don't speak about that? Has not been cleared by the Ministry of Health. This is the country that they're asking for a third term. A government that is rocked by scandal after scandal. 28 dead babies in this country, and not a word from the leader of this country, the servant, the chief servant of Jamaica, Andrew Michael Holness. Not a word from him. Not a word from Ambassador Arthur Marks, who wants to run as MP. Not a word from Babsy Grange. Not a word from Juliet Holness. 28 dead babies in this country, and none of them said anything. And they're asking for a third term. Jamaicans, wake up. Jamaicans, wake up. Let me address the members of Labor and Social Security. The office don't belong to you. The building don't belong to you. The building belongs to the people of this country. You're offering a service to the people of this country. You are servant of the people of Jamaica. and Pernell Charles Jr. Your mother and your father getting on the pension, you know, getting their pension on time too. Why is it that our poor pensioners can't get their money? Why is it that people supposed to get the PAT program money can't get their money? And you hear nothing from this Prime Minister? This Prime Minister is silent. Our poor pensioners can't get no money. Let me address Matthew Samuda, Minister of Water. You people believe because you have PhD, WHD, Tira HD, nada HD behind your name. We out here have no sense, on have sense. You are bypassing certain places in Manchester. You're bypassing certain places in Trelawney to give water to who no want to give water to. On to sell out the watershed land to the Chinese to build 800 luxury houses on the watershed land in St. Anne's. And the people of St. Anne's have no water. The people of St. Anne's must send a clear message to this uncaring government led by Prime Minister Andrew Holness. We must stand up in this country. Let me give a message to both Prime Minister Holness and Desmond Mackenzie. The last time I checked, Jamaica don't belong to you, Prime Minister Holness, nor you, Desmond Mackenzie. The last time I checked, Jamaica don't belong to the People's National Party either. Jamaica belongs to Jamaica. And when you're gonna say that we will never surrender Jamaica to the PNP, let me be clear this afternoon that whatever plans you all have for this election, we serve an awesome God. We serve a God in Belmont Road. We serve a God up Hope Road. And our God don't like what you're going on with. So when you're going to say that you will never surrender Jamaica to the People's National Party, Jamaica belongs to the people of this country. First, Jamaica belongs to Almighty God. And if you all think we're going to sit down there and treat the people of this country, we're not treating them. We serve an awesome God. And we have some praying mothers of Zion who are praying for this country. Be careful, Prime Minister Holness. Be careful, Desmond Mackenzie, what comes out of your mouth about this country. Because Almighty God is not pleased. And you all believe you're going to get rid of what's going on within this country? Huh? You all believe we're going to wreck this country up and down? When the propagandists from in the Senate talking about basic food items, people can afford this and afford that. How many Jamaicans can afford to buy a tin of shakeout? Miss Winnie, I soon call them, man. I'm taking in the call yet. Not taking in the call yet, man. We must send them a clear message that we, the people, run this country. We, the people, surrender this country to anyone that we want to. So don't bother contact about you surrender Jamaica to the PNP or to this. You, Desmond Mackenzie and Andrew Holness, don't own this country. We put you there. You are the servant of the people of this country. And you have continued to disrespect the people of this country, Andrew Holness. You and your cronies. We're tired and sick of you all. Call the election. It's full time you call it. We're sick and fed up of you all. All of those pattern on the pockets. We're sick and fed up of you all. Can't you see that the people of this country are sick and fed up of you? Of your lies. You and Daryl Vaz have on lies. On nepotism and on cronyism in this country. Can't you see that? No more. Let me be clear that we will be watching if the People's National Party gains state power. We will be watching you all. So don't think that when you're going there, it's honeymoon. You're going there to work for the people of this country. Your late leader, Michael Manley, said, if you don't want to be a leader, don't go into politics. And if you can't listen to the people, don't go into politics. Let me be clear. That if the people of Jamaica send Mark Jefferson Golden and the PNP to power, you must serve the people of this country. You must have respect for the people of this country. You must speak to the people of this country with respect. You must address the people of this country. When the time to address the people, address the people. And same way, you're in a position and you speak out against the 28 dead babies. I hope and I pray by the hand of mighty God, I don't have to know no going there. But if there's some misfortune happen, that you all will come out and speak to the people. Because we, the people, put on there. So Mark Jefferson Golden, show the people some respect, sir. That's all the people ask of you, Mr. Golden. When you get in there, you have showed us respect so far as in opposition. And we respect you for that, sir. You have never disrespected us, sir. Walk in the footsteps of Michael Manley, Mr. Golden. Walk in the footsteps of the leaders that have gone on before. Walk in their footsteps, sir. As I come on here, came here to speak about basic food items. And I want you to listen to future Minister of Water, VP for the People's National Party, and future Member of Parliament for Western Westmoreland. We'll go back to the taxi men and women of this country. Hold on for me. There's something about my mind this afternoon. Go back to the taxi men of this country. I may repeat myself, yes. Taxi drivers, bus drivers. Let no one count you down. Let no one stop you all from doing what you all want to do. Let no one speak on your behalf, because all they do is sell you out for 30 pieces of silver, just like how Judas sold Jesus out for 30 pieces of silver. Taxi operators, they are selling you out to Darrell Vaz for 30 pieces of silver. Taxi drivers, bus drivers, owners of public transport operators in this country, you all have been sold out to Darrell Vaz and the Andrews administration for 30 pieces of silver. Wake up! Wake up! When the time comes and the time is right, send Darrell Vaz a clear message. His intent is all good and done to have a school bus service. But I remember hearing at a transport sector function in Ochoras some time ago. But the former Minister of Transportation, I'm not afraid to call his name, very good man, in some ways. Robert Bobby Montague said that a woman, or a man, I think, yes, can give his key to a taxi driver, or house key, to open the door, make her daughter go in and lock back the door, and give the daughter the key. So how dare those who sit in meetings and hear the people refer to members of the public transport sector as criminals and rapists, and you said you're leading the people and you said nothing about it because you have sold out the public transport sector for 30 pieces of silver? Send Darrell Vaz and this honest administration a clear message. Members of the public transport sector, if you all don't do it on the count on dark, you sit in a meeting and you hear them referred to the men and women that you say a so-called lead. You hear them refer to them as criminals and rapists. And you said nothing about it because you have sold your soul. You have sold them out for 30 pieces of silver. But we serve an awesome God. And God not like ugly. Nobody can buy this boy out. No boy, no girl can buy me out. I serve an awesome God. A God who protect me. A God who provide for me. A God who guide me. So one of the things one can do Jeffrey Tavares anything, think again. Because I serve Almighty God. Many times I question myself, why do I come on here? But God put me here for a time like this. Many may say in the chat, because I'm a comrade, I don't know what crap you want to call me. But if Golden go in and believe, say him no, sit down in there. If Mr. Golden believe, so him not go in there and sit down in there. He might lay the rest them and not do nothing, make a sad mistake. Because coming out on them too. So we're sending in a clear message. It's full-time Jamaica cleanup. It's full-time Jamaica cleanup. And we, the people, must clean this country up. The men and women of the transport sector, clean up the transport sector. Take out some people who come out. Who they're selling out for 30 pieces of silver. Take them out. We, the people, must make something happen. We put them there. If we cannot make something happen in this country, then who else going to make something happen? We have the powers in our hands to make something happen. So make it happen. Wake up. And all the naysayers out there who want to criticize. No problem. But we must send a clear message. A clear and decisive message. We must not listen to the lies that will come out. We must be focused on the prize ahead. We must focus on the prize ahead. We must not sit idly by and say, I'm not do this, I'm not do that. And the next 5 years, we're dead for hungry. It's full time we do right by ourselves as people of this blessed land that we call Jamaica. Full time. It's full time members of the public transport sector do right by yourself. You are running a business. Run the business properly. Don't mix politics with your business. I want you to listen to what Sir Ian Hales has to say about his basket that he used $16,000 to buy food items and how the people of this country suffering can hardly buy anything. Listen to this, please.
For 10 years, they've been telling you about prosperity. So I walk with the prosperity basket tonight. The basket is here, Richard. Party leader, the basket is here tonight. So I'm going to go through the basket with you tonight. Because I'm going to put the government on trial tonight. So every time they talk about third term, wherever you are in Jamaica tonight, I want you to think about your basket. So I'm in yam country. The first thing I'm going to take out tonight is 2 pounds of yam. You know how much I paid for 2 pounds of yam today? $900 for 2 pounds of yam today in White House Market. Hold this with me there. Onion, half a pound. Half a pound of onion, $250.
You hear that? You hear that? How can poor Miss Matty go buy onion? And this government allow a former member of parliament somewhere in St. Ann to be importing onion into Jamaica. Listen to some more of this.
Sweet pepper. Half a pound of sweet pepper, which is $300. 1 pound of tomato.
You hear that? $300 for 2 sweet pepper, half a pound of sweet pepper. $300. Dear God Almighty, help us.
Tomato. $300.
You hear that?
Half a pound of scallion. $450.
Dear God Almighty. You all listening to this?
Now I want to talk to Andrew tonight, my good friend. Andrew, how can you ask me for a third term when 3 finger planting of $1,000?
Dear God Almighty. 3 finger planting for $1,000. $1,000.
How can you ask me for a third term when 3 finger planting of $1,000? 2 pounds of turkey neck. Now let me talk to the rich people them out there. Me I talk about everything you want to eat every single day. Because that's what this party is about. Looking out for each and every one of you. So 2 pounds of turkey neck, $1,000.
You know hear that? And turkey neck, you know, is what they call in the inner city ghetto oxtail. Because they can't afford oxtail. And if turkey neck gone so expensive, how can the people survive? And they're asking for a third term. This is some of what Ian Hills is saying.
Chicken back. Chicken back. Them talk about prosperity. I'm going to deal with it tonight. 2 pounds of chicken back. $620.
Dear God in heaven.
Mixed parts. Yes, my comrade, mixed parts. Mixed parts, 2 pounds, $810.
Father, help us.
When I hear the price of saltfish today, I decide not to buy it. So, hold on. Comrade McNeil, I then said to the lady, sell me 2 pounds of the fish back. And the 2 pounds of fish back come to $500 today. Now, I didn't stop there. I go over the mini mart. 1 small cooking oil. 1 small cooking oil. $730 feet. Allow me to tell. Myself, allow me to tell. Myself. 3 Lasco. 3 Lasco. $600. For the little one, you know. 3 Lasco. $600. This is the prosperity Lasco. 3 Lasco for $600.
My God of Daniel.
3 Maggie coconut milk. $430. 2 pounds of rice. I'm at stomach high and I'm buy the grace one. $435. Allow me to tell. Myself, allow me to tell. 1 hardware bread. Leader, 1 hardware bread. $400. 1 hardware, see it here? A 500. Jesus have mercy. All right. 1 hardware bread that you buy. $500, $700. That's not prosperity. 2 pounds of sugar. 2 pounds of sugar. $400. Let me tell. $500. 1 butter. 1 butter. $200. $240. One small ketchup for when you brown stew in the chicken back, $295.
Plus tax, none of
3 tin mackerel on a rainy day. 3 tin mackerel. Flash out. 3 flash out. I love it too, you know. 3 flash out. $370.
My God in heaven. I say no.
But no, sir. Something wrong in our country. All right. Now, poor people. Well, I want to make we talk tonight. Me know, sir, when you go to the supermarket, you can't buy juice, but you buy a bottle of syrup. And the syrup have to go with water and lime if you have lime tree in your yard. 1 anchor syrup, $370. Comrades, me not pick up no snack. Me not pick up no juice. Me not pick up no soda. Me not pick up no egg. No, the minimum wage is $16,000 a week, right? All right. But you have to take a shower and you have to wash your clothes, right? One small springtime, $160. Castile soap for you to shower in the morning and when you come home from work in the evening, $270. One small hair oil, $182. This is the prosperity hair oil.
My God.
One small lotion to lotion yourself, $645. Where you see 700? My God. Then how people are living in this country? Now, 3 toilet paper. You know, this sound like the price is right. This sound like the price is right. 3 toilet paper, $280.
Jesus, that was nasty. No, he doesn't know.
No, comrades, hold on.
No, trying to do that one. Ian.
I didn't buy any fabric softener today because I am working with $16,000
I am gonna ask walking in the van purple.
minimum wage. I want you to follow me.
And I asked her to
So
buy
I didn't
those
buy
things.
no fabric softener.
And I'm gonna tell her who to
When
give it
I
to.
went to pick up
And
the bleach, when I went to pick up the bleach, a lady touched me on my shoulder and said, "Hey, me can't buy that a week time, you know." So me said, "How you get out the stain?" She said, "Lime, salt, and sun. We get out and the stain out of dirty clothes." And so she said to me today, she not buy the bleach. Comrade, when I work out what I spent at the market today, $3,100. For buy the salting, $3,270. When I went to the minimart, $4,267. That is $12,174 from a minimum wage of $16,000. Now, party leader, me not pay my light bill yet, you know. Me have $3,826 remaining. Me not pay no light bill yet. Me not pay no water rate yet. Me not take out the 10% offering for church yet. Me not take out the lunch money yet. And me not take out the savings yet. So, when they come to you and they ask you for a third term can't work for the people of Jamaica.
Here you have it. There you have it. That is the cost of living for our people in our country. That is the cost of living. We're gonna open the phone lines, but before we do so, just want to let you know that the Make We Talk program, we have some T-shirts on sale. There they are. March we are march on to set Jamaica free. Come make we march on to progress. And we also have this T-shirt here for sale. Make we talk Jamaica's election 2025. Power. Vote for your rights. We also, if you're interested in getting this, you have to pre-order this. I don't have none of these. You have to, if you want to order it, you can order it and you have to wait to get it. At least if 10 people can order these, that'll be good. And it's $25 for one. $25 for one. Let me do this here. It's $25 for one, $10 for shipping and handling. And you can also send it to my Zelle. There you have it. Order your T-shirt, only $25 US for one. And $10 for shipping and handling. You can Zelle it to Jeffrey Tavares at 954-529-8030 or Cash App, $ Make We Talk 345. That's Cash App, $ 345. Or Zelle, Jeffrey Tavares, 954-529-8030. When you do purchase your shirts, what you need to do for me, when you're going to send it by Zelle, you take a picture of the screenshot the Zelle and send it to the same number here. WhatsApp it to me with your the color of your shirt and stating that, and your address also, and stating that you have paid for it. All right. So for those who are interested, we have the shirts on sale, and also we have some giveaway. There is a giveaway coming up that I'm going to make you all aware of. As soon as I get through with certain things, then we're going to start some giveaway on the program here. So there you have it. So who's interested in getting the T-shirts, just Zelle us the T-shirts, or you can call me at 954-529-8030, and I'll tell you what to do and what is in the making also. Thank you all very much. We're going to open up the phone lines now. The numbers to call in is 954-529-8030. That's 954-529-8030. That's the numbers to call into the program. Let me take this out of the way here. There you have it. So for those who want to call in now, 954-529-8030. That's the numbers to call into the program, 954-529-8030. I'm going to look for the number here and put it up. There it is. Running across the screen there. Hello?
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
Good to hear Wagwan.
Well, me Kingston and Port Royal. Long time to hear from you.
Well, me stop talking and me I do a listen. My ears well clean out.
Yes.
Well clean out. Me I listen. And all we asking for, just say the date. Just say the date, my brother. Jesus Christ, God Almighty, no, sir. One thing I want to ask, valves.
Yes.
Barrel valves. You idiot, you don't have no sense. Barrel valves, you don't have no sense. How can you go somewhere and buy junk and I walk on the taxi and knew something?
But you know something, East Kingston and Port Royal? Darrell Vaz is lying.
15th.
Darrell Vaz is lying to the people of Jamaica when he said that Canada want those buses. He's competition with Canada. That's a lie. The Canadians have bought it for the farm work people. I spoke to somebody up in top in Canada. And they said to me, so that's not true. The Canadian government are not in demand for these buses. That is not true.
But if you're going to, no, let us be fair. We all agree, so you want things for the school children, right? You want buses for the school children. I honestly believe you want buses for the school children. But when you can go one country over drive on the left hand side and come by and come in a few country and you on the right hand side, what kind of stupidness is that?
Listen to me. What Mr. Vaz should have done, you see, is go down to Toyota, Jamaica. All right, on Spanish Town Road. And order some brand new coaster buses.
As simple as that. And these buses cost billions of dollars. There is Vaz. Production of one Jamaica to have them the money there. Is production going on in Jamaica back into the in the 70s, late 60s, 70s, and early 80s when we have banana, coconut, plantain, yam, everything. We could export and get some foreign exchange. What are we exporting? What are we exporting there, Vaz? We not all on the door walk and give the land them and hey, Lord have mercy. When them people are done with Jeffrey, we don't have nowhere to put the foot. Because all of these funds that they claim that they have, and all you never hear nothing under no million, you know, everything is over $1 million to $1 billion and it's over $1 trillion, you know. Right? And no production is going on in Jamaica, no production now going to we do no export. So where them the money they come from?
Only God knows.
Where them the money they come from? Them walk and they sell left, right, and center. They sell bikini, mama, papa, auntie, uncle, granny, great-grand. What is wrong with these people? There is Vaz. One time you could have fooled the people them and tell the people them BS. You could have tell the people them anything and then just brush your side. That now happen again. Right? Because when you say nothing of the private, you know, you see that come back, you crack mouth, kill crack. You see come back to your diet.
And I tell you something to you in East Kingston and Port Royal. The more you dig into this bus saga, this bus scandal, is the more you dig up something we're not supposed to see. But God make it a seed. But you have to be on a P's and Q's what to put out and what not to put out, because you know I'm gonna say in a sound trouble. You have to dig deeper to see if I choose something or not choose something.
And when you put your them are the first man to run out to them I go court, them I go sue. Me say I hate that woman they sue me no live side her, me live far from her. Me live far from her. Jesus Christ, our galang, our guan. Jamaica and Jamaican a time for we wake up and see as not even rose, not even coffee, because they sell Blue Mountain long time.
I have never.
Whether you're JLP or you're PMP or you're no P at all. Come on, man. Come on.
In the 1990s, they said that Patterson administration was corrupt. I have never in my entire life in this country, in all my how many years on this earth, I've never seen a corrupt, dictatorial, blatant, thiefness government like this country, if there's such a word.
Jeffrey, been there a long time, right? And then they say, Buster man ti bad, and then come back and say Siaga bad. If Andrew now worse and them something wrong.
Blessed God in heaven, hear my cry, O Lord. Attend to my
Are the worst me ever see. Jamaica Labour Party, and I know Andrew government. Andrew thief, Andrew corrupt, Andrew everything. Nothing good not about Andrew. Andrew make it not take down. Andrew pack your bag and go now. Pack your bag and go. And carry the rivals back again and the rest.
Then
Wanna play lie, man. Stop playing lie.
I get to understand, you know, that somebody meet up Marlon Morgan, I can call his name. Somebody in a higher authority of the Labour Party meet up Marlon Morgan at the recent CARICOM conference in Montego Bay and said to him, you make Rattigan turn in an idiot. You make Rattigan, Tavares, and O'Brien turn in a fool. You know, yes, you know, man, I shouldn't go on for true, you know, and that's the thing. They say you're an idiot. But I warned the man, you know. I said, don't come around here with the nonsense and your lies. Because we shut up the Minister of Misinformation. And we shall shut you up too. With the lies that teachers have cars driving and teachers are living their best life. You're lying in the pit of hell. You're a liar.
I want niece who a teacher. Me hear she go resign, and any day she resign would be a day and a half. Any day my niece resign is going to be a day and a half. Me have one left in the police force, and anytime he resign, me get 2 Dutch pass for me. Me not tap knocky.
I want to address the members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, you know. You know, some of them are good, you know, and some are bad. But
yes, very bad too.
You must get better pay. You must send Andrew Holness and Dr. Sleeping Crab Chan. The three stooges, Curly, Larry, and Mo. Andrew Curly, Larry, and Dr. Chan, and Mo are the Twiddly Dum Dum Commissioner of Police. Send them a clear message. Members of the JCF, send Curly, Larry, and Mo a clear message.
Me tired of them, me tired of them. Andrew, miss if it call the date, announce the date, Andrew, and then you get the shock of your life with that jail fee, you go win again, because only team to win again, you know, only rig it to win again, you know, at PMP, you go win, you know. Just a the date, no, Andrew. Just a the date, a big bad and bold, just a the date.
The Jamaican people must call on the government and the opposition to get the Carter Center to come in and oversees the election when he call it. Ka hanky panky no gwan. Uno hear what dead man say? Uno hear what syrup man say? Syrup man who take away Juliet Holness bread and syrup. Uno hear what he say? Uno hear what Desmond said they will never surrender Jamaica to the Labour Party, to the Jamaican, to the PNP. And syrup man said that Peter Bunting, Conrad O'Brien, Mark Golden, and Jeffrey Tavares will swim in the blood of the Jamaican people to get to Jamaica House. And I see so. Mark and see so. Syrup man.
Read between the line. What kind of swim in blood? What kind of swim blood in that about? Lord have mercy on me, sir. Andrew just said the date, Andrew. Oh. Jeffrey, little more.
All right, darling. Thanks for calling in. Good afternoon. Hello, Miss Winnie.
Mr. Jack. Hello, sir.
How you doing?
Tell me something. Well, not 70%, not too good, but I'm getting there.
Okay.
What is a chicken? What is chicken back?
You know what chicken back is?
No, sir.
Miss Winnie, you left Jamaica for your picnic?
Yeah, from 11 years old. So I don't know what chicken. I know the chicken got a back. But
yes.
Do they sell that?
They cut off that. You know what sweets when you curry it with breadfruit?
When
you curry it.
Oh, God.
Hold on, Miss Winnie. When you curry that with some roast breadfruit, what sweets are? Curry chicken back and dumpling, curry chicken back and roast breadfruit, curry chicken back.
No, but it's no. I mean, no. He said the fish back. He said the fish back.
Fish back. I never
yeah.
Fish back in my life. So
Oh, well, I know about chicken back because.
Hold on, Miss Minnie. I think at the fish head and some part of the fish they call fish back.
Oh, I see.
Somebody can correct me.
So they sell them separate.
Yeah, man. Because things are expensive in Jamaica. I'll shake out.
Now listen to
you know what they call shake out, Miss Minnie?
No, sir.
You know what they call tin mackerel?
Well, I don't eat tin mackerel, honestly, from I was a little girl.
Miss Minnie, hello, you're Miss Fan Life, man.
No, man, I don't like tin mackerel. I don't eat corned beef or tin mackerel. None of my family does.
Oh, no, Tanda, what's sweet, sir?
No, I don't like it.
When you get so
no, too much salt.
Hold on, Miss Minnie.
No. Anyway, tell me something, right?
Hold on, Miss Minnie. Hold on. When you get some tin mackerel, listen, Miss Minnie. You season up the mackerel, you scotch bonnet, pepper, and scallion, and thyme, you know. Oh, Lord have mercy. And you put it down in there, and you make it simmer down with all the little ingredients, like garlic and whatever, you know. And you have some dumpling. Or you have some rice. Oh, Lord. Whoa. Go ahead, Miss Minnie, follow me. Go ahead.
Anyway, I'm so worried about these pipe bomb they're finding. I don't in what my mind telling me they want to do with it. I pray to God I will never open my mouth to say it. Why is Andrew don't call the election? Why Andrew call the election? And why did Valls go and buy those rocket the bus? You know what he did? Those buses now will be going to the people he have to service them. And that's only a scamming. That's a scamming to scam more money off the people.
Hello. There is something going on at Montego Bay Metro, you see? Montego Bay Metro, hold on there for me. Montego Bay Metro had a series of buses given to them. Only 14 of them now is in operational. And in the last few months, Montego Bay Metro earned $10 million. They cannot tell the people of Jamaica that JUTC earned $10 million. Yet Daryl Vaz and the Transport Authority Director, Managing Director, whatever I call it, MD, whatever the hell I call him, want to lock down Montego Bay Metro because so hanky-panky they going up there. From down at JUTC. So hanky-panky they going on Montego Bay Metro.
Why they doing it to the poor people? No, I would like to send a message to Big Nose. Why you take away 4,100 from the poor people money? Why, Andrew? No, they cannot eat. I know you want to. I know you want them out of the way. No, you want to send them downstairs because they can't eat. But the sins of those people that crying for hunger is going to be on your big nose, you, your wife, and your 2 sons. And I'm not taking back my word because you is a wicked prime minister. How can you do that to the old people? I hope when Mr. Mark Golding win, he return every cent back to those old people.
I hope so.
You're a wicked man.
Yes.
May God show you the light, not the proper light, the light. Don't forget, you used to attend that Smith, that man, that church. You used to go there, in Kevin Smith Church. I hope to God you smell sulfur. Anyway, thank you here.
All right, darling. Thanks for calling in. 954-529-8030. What's your take on the cost of living in Jamaica? What's your take on the next election? Who you think will win the election? Call in and let us know. Call in and let us know who you think will win the next election in this country. 954-529-8030. We also have t-shirts for sale. We also have... Good afternoon. Welcome to the Make It Talk program. You're live. Where are you calling from?
In your backyard, sir.
In my backyard?
Yes, man. Right here. Not too far from you.
You better be careful what you talk about in my backyard, you know?
But I said, but in your backyard, in your
No, hold on there for
your
me,
back,
sir. Hold on there for me now. You're running a joke on me, accept
your
a joke.
backyard,
Hold on, no, man. Let me explain
your
something to you.
backyard of Florida, man. Come on.
Like, I'm explain something to you, no, sir. Don't be
Hmm?
offended. Don't listen to me. Be careful when you tell me saying in my backyard. Because I've been getting threats, sir.
Oh,
Be
well, I
careful.
did. Well, but man, your body not supposed to threaten you, man.
One threat come from in the belly of the Labour Party.
Wow. Anyhow, get back to serious business though.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So I've been looking at the cost of living in Jamaica.
Uh-huh.
And I was surprised to know that chicken back is so expensive.
Me I tell you?
When I leave Jamaica some years ago, chicken back was under $100 a pound, Under $100 a pound. But I want to know, what is it for a tin of milk down there?
Well, if a tin of dirty girl, you know what they call dirty girl?
Yes.
Shake out. I can nearly $200. Imagine a tin of, maybe a tin of milk at $300. Hold on there. Walking in divine purpose. How much for a tin of milk, my darling? Anybody can tell me for a tin of milk? Yo.
Yeah. Yes.
Mm-mm.
So, again, like how much now for a tin of corned beef?
Hold on there for me now, sir. They say a tin of milk is, one tin of milk is $300 plus GST.
Which brand?
So I must say $400.
Which brand?
Any brand. Whether the Betty or Nestles or any brand.
Okay. What about the corned beef?
Corned beef. How much a tin of corned beef? People no can't tell me, me no know.
The corned beef, because that would I like to know how much the corned beef.
You see that now? Hold on for me. Some people say $575 for milk. Which one of the milk? Is it tin milk or bulk milk? Corned beef, about $700. Me mama Mary Jane Thompson. Whoa.
How much is that?
Corned
How much is that pound for?
What? Go ahead.
How much is that pound for cornmeal?
Me don't know what you want for cornmeal, sir. Nobody said that to me.
But because cornmeal is supposed to be the cheapest thing.
Cornmeal cheap way. If you're not sitting there, what is the cornmeal for cheap?
Cornmeal is supposed to be cheap, man. The cheapest thing in Jamaica right now is supposed to be.
How much for a pound of cornmeal, people? Anybody can tell us who lives in Jamaica? One, you know who I got call? I got call a friend of mine. You wait till you come off of the phone. I got call my labor right for now. More for the things I'm doing there.
But I like to know how much now. I like to know how much for a small tube of toothpaste. Them supposed to be luxury, man.
Past luxury. Good afternoon. We're listening and watching from around the world and the Eastern Caribbean. The numbers to call is 954-529-8030. Tell us your views on the cost of living in Jamaica, and also who do you think going to win the general election. We also have t-shirts for sale. $25 for one, $25 for one t-shirt, $10 for shipping and handling. We have the blood and we have the March to Progress t-shirts. We have the Make We Talk Jamaica Election 2025 t-shirts for sale. Call us and let you know if you want t-shirts. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, but there's something else I want to talk to you about. The buses in Jamaica. Those buses that are sent to Jamaica.
Which buses? I mean the school one them?
The school buses, the youth bus. Okay, so I remember I'm thinking about, like when they said the crocodiles have this long bone in the back.
Mm-hmm.
So these buses are like those crocodiles. So they can't take a deep corner, So I'm wondering when they go to Jamaica, like going up.
Darryl must think they can take deep corner.
But how do they take deep corner?
Hold on for me, sir. One of those buses going down Spurtree Hill. You know that deep corner of Spurtree Hill there?
The airport turn.
That bus can't take the corner of Spurtree Hill, sir.
That deep corner what we're really looking at right now.
Yes. Very deep corner if you come up Spurtree Hill.
And of course, those buses can't go up here either.
Well, don't know, Master.
But that's crazy, you know. That is so crazy. You know, the other day I saw one of those buses somewhere downtown Fort Lauderdale, where this couple live in a bus, driving around with it.
Yes.
So that is the purpose that they're going to go to Jamaica for?
What purpose? You people live in there?
The people living in them.
You believe that Jamaica living in a vehicle?
But me, I wonder, but the purpose of filling them down there?
Not for school, sir. Daryl Vaz, hold on for me, sir. Daryl Vaz used $1.4 billion to buy a school bus. Hello?
Yes, I'm hearing this thing. Yes.
All right, sir.
It's just crazy, though. It's just literally crazy, though. But I'm going to go and listen to you because this is very interesting.
What is interesting? Daryl Vaz buying school bus? All right, what is interesting?
Both of them. Both of them.
I hear the voice of the higher man say. Oh, thanks for calling in, sir. Thank you for calling in.
Okay.
All right. I said, I hear the voice of the higher man say, Andrew Holness, your throne gandung, gandung. Andrew Holness, your throne gandung. For the Jamaican people will fly away home to victory, fly away home. I say one bright morning, this life is over. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Mekutar program. Turn off the TV in the background, please. Where are you calling from?
Yeah. Uncle Jim.
Oh.
We are calling from New York, sir.
A long time in here. Where going?
You know, a long time. Boy, we don't a yard there, no. I'm saying it's couple last week. Yeah, no.
You're going to Fort William?
Yeah, no, me pass. It's going to fit a steel up a radio and Flower Hill.
So you're not going to Fort William?
Yeah.
Man?
No, man, there's too much things to do, man. There's too much things to do. But here what going on, man. You know, I wish somebody could do an informal poll. I remind Jamaicans about Daryl Vaz, right? Because everybody are propping him up like as somebody educated and you know must be recognized minister. And given.
He is the dumbest minister in Andrew's administration. Dumb.
Yes. But you have to remember that also that he's the treasurer of the party. And that's how we raise the money. These buses that were brought in, you can in some part of upstate New York, you can buy $1,600 and $2,500. They have tell you that. Come and look into it already. So it is to finance the Jamaican Labour Party.
Then
right?
Jeffrey shot them out. Then they're taking off already.
No, because them decide to spend money to win the party and to buy vote. $5,000 I want correct vote can win. They might come with $15,000 and $20,000. All right, let's go up on another subject again. Last year we have an election in America.
Yeah.
Right? And the Democratic Party come with them high flown and stush. yeah, above the people and all that.
Really
I take things.
Hold on there for me now.
Mm.
We don't really talk American politics, you know.
No, we're not talking American politics. Example me I draw.
Oh.
A comparison me I draw. And they become complacent. This is a warning. This is a warning to the People's National Party. Every trajectory right now, and everything sure right now, local poll, optics, whatever, PNP is going to win the election. But they cannot become complicit.
Yes.
Park Golding, Dayton Campbell, Ian Hills, and Crawford, them four alone cannot do it. We have shadow ministers to address these problems.
Hold on. The shadow ministers are going out, man. They're talking, they're working.
Yes, I agree with you. But they need to be more prepare themselves like Ian Hills.
But hold on.
So Ian Hills come prepared.
Hold on. Let me ask a question. How often do you watch when the PNP all over the country have mass meeting?
They're being big. I watch it every day. No,
hold on.
I don't miss none. I watch them every day and night. I watch them day and night.
What?
I watch them day and night.
Okay. So do you know that some of the shadow ministers are out there talking?
Yes, I can name them. I can name them.
So
yeah, this justice minister is always there. All right. Now I'm gonna close out, but let me show you something. Other day, the prime minister come out. This is reverse psychology, all of my use. And came out and said the violence is in the DNA of the PNP. That's what he said. All right. Other day.
Who said?
The prime minister said that 2 weeks ago. Then Mackenzie came out and talk about the PNP is responsible for the burning down of Eventide Home. You know what you wanted to? All right. Yes. So look here now. Where is the PNP to come out and tell us that it is documented in the archives of America who is responsible for Eventide Home? I think I'll go further too. Who is responsible for having taken those shots at Bob Marley? What is the PNP?
You know,
I don't deal with someone talk about
something, sir. Let me say something. You said something a while ago, you know, that I asked the question the other day. The People's National Party has a declassified document from the CIA.
I don't want it done.
You see?
Yes, I do.
They have a declassified document from the CIA pertain. Hold on for me, sir. Pertain to what happened, you know, between the 1980s election and other things.
Yes.
And I'm yet to hear them on the campaign trail with it.
That's what I'm saying, that bunch of spineless guys. This pretty boy thing now work. Listen, you go down the jet. I'm not for violence now. Don't get me wrong. I'm not for violence. Because you break it, you own it. No. Here is a PNP complaint. But man, I tear down the placard and the banner. All right. There's no ombudsman. There's no referee. So you know, sit back like and cry like a baby. That's off the gloves. You believe that these says do not touch the opponent's placard. But if one man can decide, said, no bad man, give it to yourself one medicine. Come on, man. This proper business and stush business and upper class business, and it's too proper. We are too proper. Pretty boy finish last. What do you know, man? So you what happened now?
Yes, sir.
All them 220 guns will come in the country. The biggest fall ever happened. I know the Prime Minister not address it. The drill saga, the Prime Minister not address it. Here comes the bus saga again. The Prime Minister kept quiet.
Why should he address it? In a consider we as somebody.
Okay. All right. You see Jamal program? Michael Mann wanted to work the eyes of the Jamaican. He said cannot lead a illiterate nation. The program crashed because they want to keep them ignorant and uneducated. So they can lead them like blind mice.
All right, sir.
All right? So keep up your show, man. Keep up your show, Jeffrey. What are you in there? All right, boss.
All right. 9545-298. I can call a labor right, you know. I can't see if I can get a labor right on the phone. Hold on, I can call a labor right there. I hope he can answer.
Jeffrey!
Your life part here, my labor right friend. What on?
Me there, my brother, me there, you know.
So let me ask you a question on my labor right friend. Darrell Vaz bringing bus in the country. What do you think about it? School bus.
And a good thing for the people them go to school, man. Top challenge they not carry them.
So hold on now.
Yeah.
Hold on now, my labor right friend. Hold on now. Let me ask you this question now. It is good to bring in the bus them, you know. But in the tell us a new bus in the bring in, but our old bus in carrying.
Well, a second hand bus them, man. Then say the bus them are 8-year-old and 10-year-old.
But in the United States, my labor right friend, when the bus then reach 10-year-old, they retire them.
Yeah.
So I saw old drop down bus in car come down the Congo, man.
Well, me say, you say that picture with them inspect the engine and the engine look good. Me say that, Jeffrey.
You send me no picture, man. Me not see no picture.
Jeffrey, me say that WhatsApp and you say the WhatsApp. Me say look, them are inspect the engine them.
Then tell me something now. If a new bus is them there, I hear it come out of his mouth. Say the bus engine have 100 and something thousand miles on it. Sometimes 200 and something thousand miles. And they can serve Jamaica for the next whatever year. What song you sing so?
Jeffrey.
Oi.
One time, sir, the bus them have 100 miles.
Yes.
Yes. And then can serve you all long again.
For I don't know how many years he said. I don't know how much he said.
Well, I want to know, Jeffrey. The people still are so glad for the bus because you see the people them out there, they struggle in school over Jeffrey.
I agree with you, that's true. But
struggle.
But listen to me.
Struggle. Sometimes even the taxi man them put up in the back of the sitting there car, they feel enough, you know. But the same taxi man them out there say a good thing the government doing, Jeffrey.
No, listen to me. I am not in objection with a school bus system, you know. Don't get me wrong. The minister must be clean. The minister must be clean with it and be honest and transparent with it. He's not.
Well, Cliff Hughes. Well, a Cliff Hughes worker. You hear me?
Yeah, man. One of them all them.
Go inspect the bus, them go in at them and everything and say inside of the bus them look good and them and show the button them and everything in there.
My good friend Robian Williams who went into the bus them. Robian can't drive on bus, you know, so Robian don't know about the bus, you know. It's all good and that she go in there to talk about it, you know. I respect Robian and I love Robian, you know, but a mechanic must come and tell us the truth about those buses.
All right, Jeffrey. It's like how you have your program, you know, Jeffrey.
Yes.
More you put it on here and tell them, say, I'm making if you go test how make them here, make them do that.
Yes. But
you see?
But my labor right friend, like how you up in the labor party, you know, man. You know, can't tell Andrew to do that.
But now I say a long time I don't say Andrew, you know. Sunday, no good to see Andrew Sunday because I go down to my boy gospel thing, you know.
Don't want me to gospel thing. But hold on.
Yeah, I go down to warm Sunday, so I will see you, boss.
Labor right. Hold on, my friend. A little birdie tell me say that Andrew may announce the date and don't want me.
Sunday. No, I don't think you will announce it down there, so. Remember, say Jeffrey, we don't go on a tour yet, you know, Jeffrey. And we don't go half a cheat, we don't go Mandeville, we don't go Moby yet. I want them place at the bars I go call it, brother.
One more question. What not going to the place to go to?
What Marky G I do? Marky G now got about to keep big meeting, so now we go keep our big meeting too.
I say I can't keep a big meeting, but it don't make no sense to keep a big meeting. Let's call election.
Jeffrey, We have to go on like we have to go on like Marky G to brother. You want we will stop or keep me. We don't campaign yet. I 4 year Marky a campaign in Jeffrey.
How much you in the campaign now?
Marky a campaign 4 years.
Back foot. A so long? You see? You see you?
You don't know that, man. But Jeffrey,
Oi.
when we touch the road, man, a problem, man. And we are win this, you know. We done count receipt them already, you know.
How much seat do you again?
We're gone 40 sure seat already.
40?
I look here.
That's high.
You hear me?
Yeah, man.
We sure a George Wright seat on Westmoreland. But we not put Dayton Campbell seat on here and Illinois yet. We have them seat that like a 2-edging seat them. You get me?
So you sure George Wright seat?
Yeah, we are winning that. We sure that, man. We have to code fast.
What make you think so?
Yeah, man, we are winning that seat, man. That seat is sure. And you hear me, Jeffrey?
Mm-hmm.
You see Michael Phillips seat?
Yes.
That the seat, they gone.
Gone to where? To Michael bring it to one man?
No, we are taking it no, man. We are taking Michael seat.
Michael bring it home, man.
No, Jeffrey, we are going to take it. And you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Peter Bunky not going to win, we ain't gone, you know. That the seat they gone to them.
Okay.
But Rhoda Crawford a win back.
Mm-hmm.
We are sweep Clarendon.
Mm-hmm.
We are sweep Mobile. We are sweep Chilani. And we are going to win Dave Brown seat and over.
So
we are telling you.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. You know when Paul Patmore seat too?
That's my way. We are winning the 2 seat, man. He can't beat Mama D. Patmore can't win Mama D. Yeah, man. Mama D is sealess from 2007. Mama D build that, you know.
No, man. Paul Patmore taking on Mama D. Mama D for retire.
He can't win it. He would have win it if she never go back. That's how we have to put her back there.
Mm.
Yeah, we are take that.
No, sir.
Yes, it is.
But hold on. Hold on, my friend. You say, Michael seat going to no. Michael Phillips seat going to no. What make you think?
Yeah, we are. Eh?
Why you think so?
Him not do nothing down at that. Nothing not do. Damian I do things. Damian Young I work hard.
So
hard. You know what they call him, man? You see what they call him, man? Job boss.
Who they call job boss?
The labor man, Damian Young.
So they
job boss in name, you know.
Job boss in name. Oh?
Yeah.
Is that so?
Yeah, man. That the seat they gone to labor right, man. Remember me tell you, Jeffrey. Election night, me will call you, you know. The 2000, they can't crack the vase. No matter what they do, they can't crack the vase.
So hold on now. You know things that my friend in East Portland, my good friend. I sat down in East Portland.
Ross can't touch that woman, man.
Why?
Then they see the seal, man. They say, no man, I work hard, brother. I was like, oh, just go like a Damian Crawford and when him get beaten, he run away, you know.
So hold on. So that's why they tell Damian the run, right?
Then as he lose, you know, they don't go back down, you know, and then put another man and the man get beaten 2020 and run it to man.
So what
look here.
Mm-hmm.
Them no stay, wait, let me tell you, when they go in our seat and they lose, them they stay, they don't run, but they run. See, Dayton Campbell, he win 2 times a sentence and all. You see the 1 time he get beaten.
Mm.
He run away gone. No, when he go Westfield and the people them don't want him down there, you know. The people them boo himself to go back a sentence, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Right now the man we down there go run independent against him. So them are going to split them vote again.
Who no run independent down there?
The one with the down there, we don't call him, but wait, you name again. Eh?
Oh, I know who you're talking. So
I independent him I go.
how you not say independent they go? He tell you that he
Then him not talk. In talk, man.
No man, in many friends, in date and see, so date and run, man.
Dayton don't get beat, man. Hey, Dayton keep meeting down the way there. Nobody know that half a dozen little old people. When Warmington down to cuss, him a watch Warmington a cuss and him fear watching me.
But when I ask that question about Warmington now, you believe so Warmington should have got Westman and got so much bad word down there?
Well, me not agree with the bad word thing. Me not agree. Just like me not agree with the woman who talk about war. Me not agree with them thing there.
Aye. Anyway, me leave it right for me. Have some more call come. Me talk to you later.
Alright, man, come and say at the midday about 2 years that talk me nobody disturb me. You get me?
Yeah, man. We talk.
But hold on, me have one. Oh, yeah, you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, boy, I'm in Portland there. We are the station we name Portland Spice.
Shaka Fame.
Eh?
Shaka Fame.
Shaka Fame.
Yeah.
What make them take away the seat from Shaka Fame and give the Ross?
No, man, and him get up.
No! Jeffrey!
Yes.
Me trouble him with Jeffrey and him tell me say I the same PMP them down the fight against him. Fight him out.
My God. Labour, me call later. Me have to run.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, Miss Winnie. How are you doing?
I'm good. I listen to your call.
Yes.
Ask him to share what he must do instead of he running his mouth and talking about this one and that one and the other one. Tell him to share some of his good things that he has achieved under Jonas administration. Share it with us. What have you achieved?
All right.
Tell us.
I can call him back.
We want to know.
I can call him back, Miss Williams. I can call him back.
We want to know.
All right. I can call him back. All right, ma'am. Thanks for calling in. Let me call back this person here. This person was calling us. Hello? Call back this person who was calling us.
Well,
Good afternoon. Welcome to the program.
thank you. What I'm saying, the showman there, you see?
Yes.
What he's saying is talking is about the opposite. Whatever he's saying is just the opposite. It's just the opposite because I'm just here cracking up, to be honest. What he says is just the opposite, all right?
All right, darling.
Yes, sir.
Who is this person calling now to answer the phone? Oh, Lord, here it is. Hold on. All about this person. Good afternoon. Welcome to the program. You're live.
Father.
Wagwan.
I'm telling my Showman go tell Derva is going to win do the money. Go buy the oil bus by the time about. I stop there, but no see the win. I put the term at the other about it. I'm going to see the money on top one.
All right, my friend.
Yeah, man.
All right, cool. Good afternoon. Welcome to our program. You're live.
Yes, Mr. Bedford.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. That in the gentleman from the West Kingston.
Uh-huh.
You might ask about women in Dayton, Canberra and sentence.
Uh-huh.
You should have asked him about the guy that from Westmoreland, why they moving.
Why they move who?
The guy that from Westmoreland, where they are the MP. When you Moreland Wilson, the other one, when you
Yes, why they moving?
That's true.
You should have asked him why they moving. It's when they see him, if you see him confident with their people, they're not having him, that's why they're not moving. But at the same time, when you get us in the camp to get us here, so everybody know that you go win back that seat. So when you hear him attack, you know.
Well, listen.
He might talk on the opposite side. He might talk on the opposite side.
Hold on, sir. My take on this, you know. My take on all this. I pray. When election night come, then we'll see who will win. I don't really
yes, that is true.
This person will win because listen to me. Crowd do not win elections. Polls do not really win elections of such. You may win it when you may not win it. You know?
Yeah.
What I wait for is an election night. Then I will say yes. When people talk, you know, doesn't talk. All right, sir?
Yeah, true. And then again, remember that excitement not only because it's pure excitement that East Portland over our right now with the lady.
All right.
Pure excitement.
All right.
So, yeah, man.
All right, cool. Hello? My labor right friend. You call but we not answer. Hello? Hello?
Jeffrey.
Yes.
Tell by the commander, sir.
Hold on. Tell me something. In all, you didn't know. You getting a prosperity from Andrew yet?
Me get worried about prosperity.
Then talk to me about, you know.
Me get worried, me get brother.
So hold on there. You not face no hardship with food prices or anything like that?
I'm afraid that with food price. No, sir.
So you can't afford to not dirty girl and I sit there then?
Me can afford me find me food and everything. You understand me working? I don't want to work for hardship.
No, man.
I'm me tell you, this a government, yeah. This a government make the most people in a job, the most young people, this a government making a job. People can just go in other work until they come out gone in a different one tomorrow.
That's not true, labor right. That's not true. I like that tell the one.
Jeffrey,
Oi.
me I give you the facts, Jeffrey, the facts me I give you. Employment are the lowest ever in the history of Jamaica.
Is that so? So hold on now.
Yeah.
You don't see nobody wanna fear ear that they got their hand and have no job. Everybody that working on your ear. Everybody.
Them no want job, Jeffrey. Them no want job. Them some of them if they get that job, where they might get one like 20,000 and that's a small money for them. So them people go scam.
Oh.
They want big money and they don't have no skill. Cause if you have your skill, you know, Jeffrey, you win a good job, you know. But you don't have no skill, you don't go make no money, brother. And then that's why the man work now for them go get a skill.
Oh.
You hear that?
So hold on now.
So
let me ask you a question. You talk about them move Shaka Fame and give ice at the seat. Why did they move Moreland Wilson from Western Westmoreland?
Moreland Wilson move. Moreland move.
Moreland Wilson.
Moreland Wilson. Then the same go lose because I move slow. So that's why they go for a race with him and James and James beat him. But I must say 1 or 2 vote. Me know.
All right,
hey, let me tell you, Jeffrey.
Boy, hurry up because I have some coming to hurry up.
Hold on, man. Hold on. Come me talk to you and I made them tell about call back him and ask question. Me I listen to woman what I tell you that, you know. Look here. You see we have a problem in the Labour Party. We just go and just fling out people, so you know. We put it for a vote. You get me? And like Dayton Campbell come out and just kick out all Craig votes and kick out the mime and the East Kingston and then we there.
So what you say for your party well organized?
Yes, man.
Is that so?
We just fling out people, so. But A hell and powder house, man.
All
But
right.
we not ready.
All right. Me have some caller coming with
Well, me a listen to the program and me a listen.
Yeah, man. All right. Cool, cool. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Make Talk program. You're live. Turn the TV off, please. Hello?
Hold on there, Jeffrey. Hold on there. Yes, Jeffrey. What go on?
Me there.
Yeah, man. That's so, man. You have time for entertain.
No,
Yo.
man. Yeah, no. Listen to me. We have to accommodate everybody, you know.
Yeah, me understand that.
Yeah,
but
man.
him not work. Him depend every
No, in the
program.
work, man. In the work. Me know for a fact saying work.
Here. If you check him now in the work one different program. So what time him have so? What kind of job him a do?
He work, man. He work.
Doing what?
Me no saying work.
He not work enough.
Well.
Him not working enough.
Anyway,
You see him now.
forget about him. Talk to me. Wake up. Talk to me about. Talk to me.
Him can't. Him personally, me call for that about. Him can't see far and he knows fine.
So you not see nothing else to talk about him?
Me say him no can't see far and him knows fine.
You not see nothing else to talk.
Or you mean if me not see more for talk? Or you mean are the worst Jamaica ever be? So him need to come up. Food price high. People can hardly afford meal. So when I tell you, say it's like he maybe not no family. Maybe he just got anybody yard go get like a dinner or something like that.
Go back to the man. Don't grade the person. We talk about something.
Nah, man, you can't ease up on him, man. And people like them that make Jamaica so hard.
Well, him believes that Jamaica all right, so leave him alone.
So what you believe? So what you believe, sir?
Believe so?
Say Jamaica all right? What do you think?
I never tell Jamaica all right, and Jamaica cannot be all right now. It is not
All
all
right,
right.
well, me I tell you, personal experience are the worst it ever be.
It's not all right.
As far as me remember. You agree with that?
So what?
That's the worst Jamaica ever be.
As far as I'm concerned, Jamaica is not terrible condition from 1962 until now.
Are the worst it ever be from 62 till now. Especially where food is concerned.
It's the worst I've ever seen so much level of nepotism and corruption and cronies in my life.
Yo, it's a disgrace to all go on in Jamaica. And it's like, we don't understand, like, people supposed to put the country first before politics. So when I say, yeah, we have a preference where a party is concerned. But at the same time, if the party now move right, we supposed to know. Because I'm not afraid to talk. I'm a diehard socialist. Up to the roach in my...
I'm a diehard Jamaican.
Up to the roach in my house as socialist. You see, if the party now move...
Hold on for me. Hold on. Where is it up to the who?
Up to the roach and the answer crawling out. A socialist.
May God help us. Go ahead.
Yeah, may I tell you that straight up. But that don't say. Get me right, don't get me wrong, you know. If the green people then come in and them do something where benefit the country, youth, old people, I will support them. That I might take on it, you know. But me have my reason why I say a straight socialist. I'm born in a labor right. I'm going to tell you the history with that. Me choose the road where me choose because me see it is the right road. GLP no really go for rich people, for poor people. If you're rich, you're good under for them. But if you're poor, dog name your support. So me have to choose the coverage. As long as them do what they do, I will support them. If them not do what them do, then me not really oppose that.
So let me ask you a question. Like how you die-hearted comrade. How Jamaica come in this for you now?
What you mean? How it come in?
I'm asking you a question. She say you die-hearted comrade to me. How Jamaica come in this?
Yo, Jeffrey, everyone have them party preference. You too have your party preference, you know?
No, you can't tell me
that. You have your party preference.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
No, you cannot come and tell me that. No, you cannot.
Yes. You might not say you're a diehard.
I am not a diehard, nothing. I'm a diehard Jamaican. Jamaica come first for me, not PNP, not JLP.
Oh, so where Jamaica come where you are concerned? All right. If I go to
What I
Jamaica now,
want in my country, what I want in my country is to see that my country go right. Put a Jamaica for the future of this country, for the future of the people of this
yeah,
country.
I understand that. I understand that. Yes, I understand that. So my question to you right now: do you need a change right now?
Jamaica need a change from 1962, sir.
No, me I talk about now. We can't go we are 62. How much years that? We are talk about now. A lot of people who are listening to this now never born 62. So we could talk about now where we are faced. Do we need a change, yes or no?
Of course, Jamaica need a change.
Right. So if you were a JLP then, would you still vote for the JLP?
Let me say something to you, sir. As I said before, Jamaica come first for me. You come on this program and say, don't deliver a cockroach in your yard. I come ready.
That's the way it is.
Okay,
but
so
that don't say no.
You are entitled to your own opinion. And I'm not going to tell you to entitled to your own opinion. What I am saying is this, that Jamaica come first for me. No PNP and no JLP no come first for me.
Hey, you still not get what me saying. You still not get what me say. I mean, I go repeat if you're not here. Me say up to the answer crawling on my house.
I heard you, sir, and I respect you for your opinion,
that
sir.
Mean, if socialists not doing good, I'm going to support them. No. I mean, go as far as and tell you, if the green people come in and I do the right thing, where the youth are concerned, elderly are concerned, I will support them. But my party preference is straight socialist.
All right, sir.
Everybody have them party preference. All you to just.
Well, if you are a mind reader, so you can say it. Have a good day. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah. You have your party preference,
yeah,
man. We can hide that.
Right,
Everybody.
All right, my friend. Thanks for calling in.
All right, sir. Big up. Respect.
9545298030. That's the numbers to call. Some people are calling a while. I'm going to see if I can get them back. Hold on there. This person was calling too. Let me get back this person here. 9545298030. This number was calling, sorry about this person. Hope they answer. They don't, then we go on. Hello, good afternoon. This is the Make Talk program you're calling?
Yeah, I was gonna weigh in on the program, but I end up picked up somebody, so I can't have the conversation, but I will call back if yes.
Okay, no problem. Thanks for calling in. Okay. There you have it. This person was calling us too. Hold on there. Yes, this person was calling us.
Yes, Mr. Jeffrey, good evening.
Yes, good evening, sir. You're calling?
Yeah, man, I did a call you.
Yes, man, go ahead.
What seat you think the PNP are win?
I asked the questions, you answer the question.
Why? I try to count it, but why is it? When we talk yesterday about why we can't target West Kingston?
I think we have target West Kingston, but because the people are just die-hearted Labour rights, it's hard for the PNP to win West Kingston.
No, man, it's hard, man. It's hard, man. I don't remember the count that was there for the 2020 election, but did you see the count?
No, I didn't.
It was not far off, when compared to what West Kingston is, When you see the margin that Andrew Holness win by, it's not impossible for us to target that seat and win it,
What I know so far is that the Prime Minister's seat is very shaky.
That's what I'm saying. The Prime Minister, exactly that.
The Prime Minister is not in West Kingston. It's Desmond in West Kingston.
No, West in there.
No, man, it's Desmond McKenzie in West Kingston, sir.
The Prime Minister seat me attack, man. The Prime Minister seat me attack, man. Because, yeah, where the man name? A Brown man? A Brown did run against him?
I don't know, I think so.
But him never lose the council seat, too.
Who, the man Brown?
No, man, the Prime Minister, the PNP never win the council seat in a film thing.
I think I remember the PNP one, you know, the council PNP one, I think so, yes.
Yeah, so that's why I said that a seat that we can go for that seat there and target it.
But they're on it, the Labour Party is there. The PNP is there, rather.
Yeah, we can definitely target it. Another thing, last night I was looking at Ian Hills. Even though he came out firing, you know, what I was looking at is that people were looking at it and think it was joke. It's a joke thing, you know, when he came out with those grocery items, you know.
Why people don't think so?
No, I'm just saying the method of how he delivered it. That's what I'm saying. People might be looking at it and think that it's a joke. What they need to do is just like how the Prime Minister was able to carry that same thing basket and come in a parliament and brag about it and talk about this is what we are doing to.
So what is the difference of here? What you're saying that Mark Golden should do it?
Not really some Mark Golden. I would say take a better approach of delivering it and let them compare and contrast. As he said, look at what you did when you demoralized.
But people in the audience where Ian Hills was in Trelawney was reacting to what Ian Hills was saying and saying it's true.
Yes, I saw that. I saw.
And sometimes I said to Ian Hills, no man that the price is higher.
Yeah, I saw that where they were reacting to it. But I'm saying the setting.
All right.
The setting. Yes. All right. Bless.
Yeah, man. Cool. Call about this person here. Gonna take call. It's now 5:35. 4:35 in the land of water. We're listening, watching from around the world. Good afternoon, Lady Marie, the girl from St. Andrew.
I'm from St. Andrew.
Hey, Auntie Marie, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Okay, so I have to something you said earlier, and I'm gonna have to push back a little on what you said.
Yes, go ahead.
When asked about which party what party leanings, and you said Jamaica. However, no one lives without politics, so everybody has a political leaning.
True.
I say to people all the time, do not vote for personalities, vote for policies. And in so doing, you have a two-party system. You have to look at the policies of both parties. You can do an assessment, an analysis of administrations prior, using the both parties that have been in power and in the political space, and make that assessment and you can say, okay, what did the people, they like to talk about the PNP's 18 years and what did they do? But one can go back and look at a litany of things that was done by a P.J. Patterson administration, by a Porsche administration. And if you want to go as far back as Norman Manley and Michael Manley, the same thing can be done with the Jamaica Labour Party. But when it is said, it can be confusing, especially this time to voters when somebody says, oh, I am not a political person, I vote Jamaica. Who is the representative of Jamaica? And how does that representative come about? That representative come about as a result of voting for a political party. And then that representative of the country is known as the Prime Minister. So you cannot get to that leader providing one supports a political party. So we have to be a little more mindful of that when we say, no, I don't. You don't necessarily have to share your personal political preferences, but to say, policies are important because it's policies that shape a government. You need politics. And how do you get government? Through politicians. And politicians are put in place to form a government that craft legislation to deal with how they distribute scarce resources, how laws are, how the country is governed. So everybody has a political leaning. It doesn't matter where they are. Everybody does. Because without it, you don't have a government.
Yes.
But when it is all said and done, then we go to, and that is why holding Andrew Holness accountable is so important. And that is why people are so outspoken about holding him accountable, because when he was in opposition, he said to the people, hold the government accountable.
Yes, he did.
It is your duty to hold him accountable. And he was right. So for him to be offended now that he's being held accountable is hypocritical. When he comes out and says he doesn't need an opposition, when he was in opposition, was he relevant to the political process? Of course he was. So to come out now and say, oh, we don't need he doesn't need an opposition is disrespectful, disingenuous, and bordering on autocracy, in my opinion, because he inherited a democracy at work. He inherited a democracy, no matter how flawed, it worked. When he was elected in 2016, I'm sure there was a smooth transition from one administration to the next. Why is he now saying things that would lead one to believe that there would not be any smooth transition of power when he loses the election? You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So in everything, even in the church, there's politics. So everywhere you go, politics rules our lives. We're involved in politics at every stage. Every stage. So that is my pushback to say we have political biases. Every last one of us.
Indeed.
However, country is more important than party. And it does not matter which party is in power. They will be held to the same standard of accountability first. Accountability first. And Mark Golding wins, and there's no nothing shaping up, looking as if any resemblance of trying to hold people accountable, then he's going to get the same heat. But it's only one government at a time. And one's political preferences doesn't mean that they're anti-country. It's not. Doesn't mean that. But it's really about policies, what legislations have been put in place. Because when I hear people talk about the last 18 years now, it's not PJ Patterson. It's really the JLP when you think about it. We do it mathematically. Because PJ has been out of office for how long? So it's not really PJ. So, but if they want to use his administration as the barometer for their hatred and say he did nothing, you have the PATH program, they're only expanding on it, but where the original idea came from. You have the National Health Fund, where did that idea come from? You have the Tourism Enhancement Fund, where did that come from? You follow what I'm saying? So it's come out and say, you didn't do anything, is wrong. You might not have liked some of the policies. Some of the policies could have been better. No administration gets it up right 100%, none. However, you have to point to the things that work and improve on those that can be better. But at the end of the day, what it's really about is accountability. Because when you have $1.3 trillion missing in a country at the size of Jamaica, and there's no investigation, that's problematic. When you have somebody buying a drill for $31 million when you can get way cheaper than that, that's problematic. When you have the people importing used buses for $1.2 billion, when that money could have given you brand new buses, that's problematic. So everything is about politics, but is what kind of politicians are people willing to vote for? Because one should not be voting for politicians whose statutory declarations they have not been declared and cannot be declared, and persons who are under illicit enrichment investigation. And also, we kind of have to, look at it put it in context and put it and a balance. So that's just what I wanted. That's just the view that I'm sharing with you.
All right, thanks much.
All right,
thanks.
Much blessings, my friend. All right, cool. Yeah.
This person was calling. Remember, we have t-shirts for sale. Remember that, please. This person has been calling. All right, if they want to call, they'll call back. There was somebody who was going to call back. Did I call back those persons? I think I did. The number to call in is 954-529-80. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Jamaica Talk program. Where are you calling from?
Jeffrey, good day, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Turn off your TV for me, please, sir.
Yes. I want your not so regular caller.
Go ahead.
You see, Jeffrey, as I told you, the people are very emotional about Jamaica, as you is a very emotional person about your country. But you see, political literacy is very important. When you hear a man say even the very answer crawling in my mouth is a PMP, there are reasons for it, you know. I would not say from 1960 there was no good done. Michael Manley, if you understand the history, the political history of Michael Manley versus Edward Seaga, and the development that the PMP make to Jamaica, it set the PMP clear apart from the Jamaica Labour Party, you know.
Yes.
In every aspect. In every aspect.
Yes.
And standard. If you check it, the Jamaica Labour Party does not do the amount of development. At least I don't see much development that they have really done in the country. If we go back to housing, let's get a little political education and literacy about Michael Manley. I don't hear a lot of people spoke about the CIA infiltration of Jamaica during the late 80s, you know, and the early 70s, in order to tear down the foundation that Michael Manley was trying to create for the people, because we can go to housing. We have the whole of St. Catherine that speak for a lot of things that Michael Manley do. If we go to St. Catherine, we have Astrom Development that is in St. Catherine. You have Ensom City, that is the same era in St. Catherine. Those are all housing. You have Eltham Park, right? You have I didn't touch Portmore yet. Let's finish. You have Eltham Park. That is the same place where Andrew mother supposed to live now, right? You have Manza, Southborough, Westborough, Garvey Independent City, Waterford, Passage Fort, New Britain, Gortuka. Those are pure housing me I tell you about, you know, and it's PMP development, this, you know. All of these things were done by the People's National Party and the Michael Manley government. You see, with the help of Matalan. So when the people, when you hear a certain amount of people at my age, because me are like 60-something year old, 60 years.
Very young though.
Yes, so I can give you the political breakdown and some of the literacy that's supposed to be very important now.
I tell you something, sir. I tell you something. I know the history of Michael and Norman Manley. And I have listened, I have studied, because I did political science in school, and I have studied the politics, especially when Michael Manley was doing his presentation, his budget debates. I used to love to listen to him. And now, many times I'll go back and listen to some of his speeches, because I have some of his speeches that I listen to. You know, so I know that Michael Manley and they have done a lot for this country. Don't get me wrong. Not because they don't come out and press and say, boy, PNP isn't better. No.
I'm not going to cut you. Just a second, Jeffrey. Yes, because what really happened now? No, listen. Yes. Yes, you're perfectly right.
Listen to your TV and listen to me, no, man.
No, I'm not listening to anything. It's just you may listen. I don't have anything on, but we're echoing. I don't know why it's echoing. Because you see, what happened, Jeffrey? History is what spoke for the younger generation. When a person can understand what happens, all who doesn't know what happened before them born is still a baby to the world. So the aim and the contribution of the thing must be that we must have a fundamental understanding wherein we share that with the younger population, that the people can have a choice to say, well, okay, if I know that this one have done that, and this one do that, and this one didn't do that, and this one didn't do this, then we're gonna have a choice now to see the people who make real contribution to the life and the development of the country. And this must be expressed in a way right now, because we can see all the skullduggery and all these things that is happening in the country. That is not fair to the ordinary people.
And that's what is going on in the country now, sir, has never the bare face of just taking hand in the public kitty has never happened in this country before.
Yes, but how we can solve it now is this. The aim of the thing is to establish a better race relation between the literacy.
Hello?
Yes. The aim of the thing, as I said, Jeffrey, is to establish now a relation between the two parties wherein one going to have choice because one understand the history of both parties.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm hearing it. Go ahead.
So this is where the crisis lies now.
Mm-hmm.
When we can look at the historical good, because all of us going to have to live by history. History going to have to be our greatest friend and our best enemy. The ones who history going to be their enemies is those that are trying to put themselves on a pedestal when history said, no, you have not accomplished this. We have not seen it in the index. We have not seen it in the history. We have not seen it, none of that, none at all. So how could you say you do this? Let's examine the thing. I can tell you why PMP lose one of the biggest elections that PMP should not lost.
Yes.
They lost that election based on what happened, because in Portmore, we should establish that those residents who own houses in Portmore, and I still want the government to look in this when Mark Golden win, because I'm not doubting that he's gonna win. He's gonna win. What we have to do now, all who live in Portmore never supposed to pay a toll, is one of the main things we make PMP lose one of the biggest election when Andrew Walnut claim. We should never pay a toll. That was one of the big arguments, because when they cut the highway, there was a side road that we used to go home from town and go and access town from Portmore.
Exactly. And they block it off.
That was one of the problems. And when Portmore, as I can name out to you, Portmore is one of the largest community in Jamaica. There's no other community maybe in the whole Caribbean.
I think it's the largest community in English-speaking Caribbean, you know?
Yes, so we have to understand that now. These people were very disgruntled because Portmore is a place that even labor right, Portmore changed them. You know, much people used to work in the market in Tivoli Garden that get their house in Portmore, and Michael Malley never look and say whether you are labor right or whether you are this. Him just want Jamaica people to have decent life. You know how much people living in Portmore, and me can tell you. The house where my parents get in Portmore in the 80s, those houses in Gortukers, there are 2 bedrooms with living room, bathroom, kitchen, and everything. And in those times, those houses were only 700,000 Jamaica dollar. Right, that in your head. In 1988, 700,000 Jamaican dollar. And you go right through the whole leave from Portmore, come right through Lake Spen, come right through, you have De La Vega City, Michael Mann, they build that again. Even I rise where you see a whole Harbour Road where them kill Milo down there, the labor right them. PMP make that again. And then you go on now. Go through Spanish Town and head to Ensom City. There was a development by the name of Astrom
you have
Development.
I gotta run. You have 2 more minutes. I gotta run. Go ahead. 2 more minutes. I gotta run. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yes, well, we can do it some other time again, but political education and political literacy is very important at this time because Jamaica is in a terrible situation. We have to understand the history of people like Vaz and people like Holness. Vaz family and those family are the plantocracy. They were the people who our ancestor had was to fight to get Jamaica, for us to be. That's why Portland is so important. It's a maroon country. So they just leave the residue of their children now, and they're just fighting us again. They're just doing the same thing that their ancestor does before them. And we just have to understand that. Say Vaz, Darrell Vaz, and all of these Vaz people, they have no good for any people. Yes, so all right, that man. I'm telling you now. So it's Mr. Buchanan, we are big up there.
Yeah, man. All right, man. Thanks much.
Respect.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Mecca Talk program. You're live, SSL.
Yeah, just how you do?
Me good, man. Turn off the TV background.
Yeah, me laugh now. Right, you still hear anything?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Yeah, me tell you something. You see, anybody who follow politics and remember the recent local government election,
yes,
it tell you that the GLP is on the way out.
Indeed.
Yeah? Right through, so we don't matter listen to or when Showerman attack, Showerman a joke. But we go into some more serious business. Yes. You see all the bus where them are carrying you now? The only thing the JLP go and get from this bus business is a fine bus ass.
Indeed. But you know
that's only that.
But you know something, so much. They have carrying buses before, you know. Don't this same Labour Party government had carrying buses before and never work out?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Man, some buses coming out Jamaica already, and it never work out.
Well, no bus business don't work because you know the first bus come to Jamaica, you know, was Christopher Columbus, and that was all about robbery. But hear me now. Andrew have a big problem. Andrew have a political meeting at St. Thomas and open my urban center. When I say they have a political meeting, and open an urban center that can't be open. I want you to hear me good.
He only did that because
he opened an urban center. He opened an urban center that can't be open. And I'm willing to bet you another 9 month time that place can't open neither.
What is going on up there?
We don't know what it is.
What is going on up there?
Well, then I know if you look at the sewage.
Oh.
I understand, and listen me good, I understand that the engineer looking and trying to show if them can send the sewage across to Eastern St. Thomas.
So hold on a minute now, Mr. Marsh. That means there's some corruption going there, sir.
Yeah. But me, if there's something supposed to reveal today, and that's why I want and I stayed you because I want to hear something will take place in the evening. No corruption going on.
Talk to me.
Them can't send the sewage into the I do any pen for correct me. They can send it over moon base that is beside the urban center, Springfield in general, because sewage problem start. Me don't know what them are going to do.
So how is it?
And then again.
So how is it that how is it that they have an engineer to build this big urban center, and there was nothing in the drawing where to put the sewage?
But if they did come to me could have tell them say that here, if you dig to 2 feet, water go and come upon you.
Oh, so
I work at Goodyear from 1972 till 1978. I know about the place good. So, me no know if that are the problem. But me know they would have a problem there. But let me move on, because I say I have to run.
Yes.
Andrew Wellness like to walk around and dig several great ground. You realize from him open the road in Center Mass from the very day. Them open the road in Center Mass when go cut ribbon and celebration. The following week, them not stop dig up the road.
Because
every week.
Me get to understand, sir, big labor right man own a mall quarry. And the
mall no good.
And the mall no good. And him get millions of dollars out of playing on the malls on the road.
And the road no start big. The road no start big. From Andrew Wellness go open it. Because things never done properly. Raymond Price was on a program, and tell them about it, And it come to pass. The road just no start big. These guys just do things for political expedience, and try to capture the mind of some people. But I just pure foolishness that take place. It is bad. You open a urban center that can't open. And, by the way, you realize you're Marlon Morgan much from where they.
We shot him up, but hold on there. I get to understand, see, somebody in the hierarchy of the Labour Party was a donor, somebody of the sort. Was at the recent Caribbean meeting, CARICOM meeting in Montego Bay. And he approached Marlon Morgan and said, you make Rattigan and Tavares and O'Brien turn in idiot. You chat too much, you go out there.
Chat too much. But I told him on his program and he New Start 93. Mr. Marlon Younger hurt the GLP and I do nothing good. You chat too much and chat too much foolish and take the rest of the people in for food.
Same way, sir.
Marlon hurt the Jamaica Labour Party. And you have a next half with him, Actor Fitzhenley, the dead baby scandal man. Where the Press Association of Jamaica give him 500,000 award for the dead baby scandal report. Look how baby are dead now.
And not a word from any of them.
Look, not a word from any of them. These guys, let me tell you something, they're going to get a fine boss ass when the next election comes. Me show a man attack to you. Show a man not much sense. The JP cannot win over, and they will not win Trelawney. Mama D will be going home. And all three seats in Westmoreland gone to the PNP.
He said that that my good friend Mickey Phillips will be losing the seat too.
Come on, leave someone. Let's talk something with sense. Yes, sir. Leave someone. Because of one seat the JP sure right now, It's them toilet seat,
Because I get to understand, Samash, that the PM seat is a bit shaky.
Come again with that.
I get to understand that Andrew Holness' seat is a bit shaky.
Well, whoever said that, I can't fault them because we was in a discussion and as somebody said, he will win, but by a massive reduced majority.
Yes.
Because he have done nothing for West Central. Nothing.
I get to understand that there is a split within the Labour Party, Some going with Andrew, some going with Tufton, and the wife going somewhere else. Coming, so the wife is not with Alibaba,
And the local government election, if it was a general election, should lose.
Yeah.
Based on the count. But before I go, Jeffrey, when them attack Adley Shah, and you remember what Adley Shah said after, I don't remember how much year him said, but after X amount of year, he said time come. And he repeated, time come. Reading of the message, because who him did want and not in them put there.
And not only
so the man said, time come.
Not only that, Samash. if anybody who can read body language and have common sense, read the body
Yes.
language of Andrew Holness, Andrew Marks, and Andrew Holness on the stage.
Yes. Things no good. And remember too that Adley Shaw is not a fan of Andrew Willis because because when in the challenge, you know, remember him say Andrew Willis can want bus load of people to come beat them off.
Yeah, and not only that, you know, the way how they treat Adley Fitzgerald Shaw is wrong.
Yes.
Does not look good.
That just no look good. Just no look good. No smell good. But let me tell you something. Time come, Jeffrey. Time come. As I said, the bus that they carry come, God, hey, the bus thing our wicked corruption, you know.
But who, hello.
Some of who them put to carry in bus, them can't find address to them people, the bus people, all of them that you know about is chemical and them something that Lord God Almighty, it's a corruption and wicked no hello. Hey, let me tell you.
I've never in my entire life seen an administration going into a journalist with so much corruption.
Never. Never. They make the PNP look like joke. Jeffrey, when you come on back, Jeffrey?
I may come on later on this evening.
Well, who knows? Maybe me I got one meeting. But me have to cut out.
Tomorrow we can talk.
Yeah, man. All right. Take it easy. Bless up yourself.
And if you get the breaking news, let me know where they're going.
All right. I will. Good. Good.
Ladies and gentlemen, people, this is where we're going to say, hold on, I have to call back this person. This person was calling up. The number to call is 954-529-8030. Remember that we have t-shirts for sale. Come on, patronize with the t-shirts. We have t-shirts for sale. We have these t-shirts here for sale. Here they are. This person not answering. We have these t-shirts for sale. March, we are march to set Jamaica free. Come make we march on to progress. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Make We Talk program. You're live.
Yes, Mr. Jeffrey. I was just calling to tell that man that was saying that George Wright is going to win. I was just saying to him, say, when I talk about Damien and him, Marlon Malahoo put run down here and lose, he never stay. In go win. So make him stay there. And don't look on George Wright because you have a place in Central Westmoreland that's known as a PMP area, Seaton Crescent. Yes. Those people vote for George Wright in the last election, you hear? And them the people they come home back. Them the people they come right back because they never do nothing for them. Because let me tell you what did happen, Mr. Jeffrey. Because out of them mouth me get me hear it from. When the councillor was running, that are the one most named Lee, there was a man who sell gas. Used to give the people them run their gas. So the people them run at a park where switch because but when Bruce win now, he never pay the man no mind we used to support him. They give the people them gas to make him win. So now the people them return home back to their roots. So George right now have no talk. PNP vote.
I know that Central Westmoreland have always been a PNP spot with PG and all of them. And you know, and I know White House have a lot of votes for the PNP. Not to mention Fort William, Steel, Grange, and all those places.
Okay.
Well, so I think Grange is in Western Westmoreland, I think.
No, a part of it is in Western and a part of it is for him. Because if you tell me about Western, we can't hardly know them, but a part of it is for Iron Hayes and a part of it is for doing balls.
Oh, so Central and Western mix up.
Yes. Right. I don't know where the cutoff is. Than which, because you don't have one of the hand is for doing balls, and you don't have a one of the hand is for Iron Hayes.
Yes.
Right? All right. And the next thing that I'm saying, I don't know if there is no independent man running in Darlistan because there was it was a doctor from Dayton Campbell. The man pull out and gone. So nobody know did they run independent PMP. Yes, I don't hear about that. Scandal that.
All right, darling.
Mash down that lie.
Thank you very much for calling.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Make Talk program. You're live.
Jeffrey, once again, is Brown Stew on the line.
Brown, welcome, my brother. Everything good?
You know, everything good, but I get a call from my cousin this morning, right? And my cousin is working. Working on it.
Hold on.
What's that?
Somebody went up to St. Thomas? Go down some merengue?
No, man, me I call about the Pupina bus them.
Oh, go ahead then.
So my cousin called me, right, because him don't have no experience with them bus there. So we did on FaceTime. And him said him can't get the bus for start. The bus full of diesel, right? I said, take off the fuel filter. Take off fuel filter.
You mean when I dial by first class school bus?
No, man, I no vase no more, man. I Pums. Pums.
Oh.
Master Pums.
Oh. Go ahead.
Yeah, yes. So when you come to find out, Mr. Shine one light in a gas tank, show me. Mr. Tavares, those bus probably have not been driven prior to being purchased for about 5 years or more.
Hello.
Because there is algae.
The bus then park up, you see. Put up. And not more than advance. Give my company to pay the money to buy the bus then. Because when we dig deep, there's a company that got paid to purchase the bus them already, you know. First the company get paid. So the company get paid, then ship the bus them. So maybe when the bus not even service before they come down here. Go ahead for me, sir.
Those buses are way too old to be imported. And when you look at the condition, you have a bus load of kids, or kids in general, and the fuel tank full of algae. That was not inspected prior to purchase. So, you know,
it's not their money spending, you know. It's taxpayers' money spending, and that is why they do that. That is why you can't go spend $1.4 billion on buses. God help us in this country, sir. Go ahead for me, sir.
So do members of parliament, are they giving a credit card or anything of start to spend?
The ministers are giving a credit card, sir.
Ministers, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What I know, the ministers are giving a personal credit card for expenses and so forth. When it comes down to purchasing stuff, that goes through the permanent secretaries. So the permanent secretaries are the one who really do the spending in the ministry, not really the minister.
Well, you know, I know I firsthand experienced some misuse of taxpayers' funds. And I know it's taxpayers' funds. So when if you live in Montego Bay, right? Why would you get a hotel in Montego Bay?
No sense.
Right. So I won't call any names because I respect the program. But you have a member or certain members of parliament who get up at night, go clean gully, and put up people in hotel for weeks at a time with taxpayer money.
Hold on a minute. You're saying to us that a certain member of parliament have people that clean gully, but put them in a hotel room at night time?
They go and see this person after they come off work or whatever before they go home, and they'll keep them up in the hotel for 1 week at a time, weeks at a time.
The MP have a concubine.
You mean MPs?
We put up in a room
Mhm.
hotel. The taxpayers'
Yes. Yes.
money. May have to talk off here.
You know, and I wish a lot of these people would come public and speak, because even when you look at these hotels, right? I won't stereotype anybody, but you see, when you have Mexicans, you have drugs, and nobody is giving us the statistics of overdoses. Nobody is giving us the statistics of any of that. Just like, you remember the airplane that crashed, right?
Yes.
Okay, that person was not harmed. How did they leave the island?
Them give them free passage to the island.
So, all in all, even though to some of these kids, they end up missing, and weeks or days later they get found, right?
Hold on now, because I love the Susie, you know. Hold on for me. Hold on for me now. You're saying to me that a well-known minister of government, they put up on a lady in one hotel at night time with taxpayers' money.
I don't know, lady. Oh. Is a member from the alphabet community.
A little boy.
The same one we get up and like sing about Chichi Man.
Lord Jesus.
It's them one mix up in the ranks.
Whoa.
So some of them, when they come on TV, I get disgusted. Because if only the majority knew what was taking place.
Father, I stretch my hand to thee, O God.
That's why they put Parliament in recess, because they don't want the IC report to become public.
So hold on now. Certain people put up member of the alphabet community in a hotel.
Yes.
Can you hold on, the alphabet community who a male or a female?
It's a born male, you know, the alphabet community, man.
Lord Jesus. Father, I stretch my hand to thee. No other help I have but you, O God. If you should draw thy help from Jamaica, where would we go? My God in heaven. Carla, thank you for calling. We're not going no further with the conversation at all. Hey!
All right, Jeffrey.
My God, if you not call it off here. This no look good.
All right.
This no smell good. And this no look good. You hear that? Hello, Gigi, how are you? The girl from Upper St. Andrew. Lord of mercy. You hear that a while ago? Anyway, I have shirts for sale, ladies and gentlemen, people. Here's the shirts. Gigi, I have shirts for sale, and Gigi. March, we are march to set Jamaica free. Come make we march on to progress. We also have Make We Talk Jamaica's election 2025. For this shirt here now, you have to order this shirt. And the only way I can place this order, unless I get 10 people to buy this shirt, is $25 for the shirt also. So it is Blood and Fire t-shirt. I don't have none of those. But the only way I can order those unless 10 people order those shirts. Let me put up something here. Hold on for me, don't move. Me alone there today. The person who does Walking in Divine Purpose couldn't stay with us too long today. So for this now, it is $25 for one of the shirts and $10 for shipping and handling. So if you're interested in these shirts, election is around the corner. Election is around the corner, people. In these shirts, election is around the corner. So you can order your shirts. And for you to order the shirts, you can do it this way. Oh, hold on for a minute. I need to change something here. Hold on there for a minute. Let me take out about that. You need to order these shirts if you're interested. Let me put up this here, move this from here. Hold on for me, please. Hold on for me, please. Here we go. Here we go. So, if you're interested in buying any of these shirts, let me know. You can order the shirts. It's $25 US for one, $10 for shipping and handling. You can Zelle Jeffrey Tavares at 9545298030 or Cash App $ Make We Talk 345. When you do make the payment, please take a picture of the payment or a screenshot of the payment. WhatsApp it to me, please, with your name and address, and you will get your shirt. All right? With your name and address, you get your shirts. If you're interested in the Blood and Fire t-shirts, you have to order it. And I need 10 people before I can make an order. All right? So there you have it. Bigger than the jumbo jet indeed. Let me move this from here for now. And it is now 16 minutes after 6 o'clock, 16 after 5 o'clock in Jamaica. We're going to end the program now. It was nice having you all on the program. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you need your t-shirts, you can call me. The numbers are 9545298030. You also can Zelle to this number, or you can or you can cash up rather. You can cash up to $ Make We Talk 345. All right. If you're interested in buying the shirts from me, I prefer come and do a little selling more than begging anybody anything. So we have two areas of shirts. We have the Make We Talk Jamaica Election 2025. Vote for your rights. Makes a difference, and power to the people. We also have this type of shirts. March we are march to set Jamaica free. March we are march on to progress. And also this one here. This one here now, if 10 people make an order, then I will place the order. If not, then I can't place the order. All right? So that's it from us here on the Make We Talk program. Please remember to patronize the program, please, and support our t-shirt drive. Thank you so much for coming on, everybody. Thank you for being a part of this program. May God bless you. And for those who buy the shirts before, thank you for patronizing. And as I said before, there is a giveaway coming up on this program. I will let you all know more about it. Thank you all very much. May God bless you. And may God bless our island home, Jamaica land we love. Remember to always do something to make a difference in somebody else's life, to make a difference in the land of our birth. God bless you all. God bless you all. And remember to support our t-shirt drive, all right? May God bless you, and may God bless our island home, Jamaica land we love. Have a great afternoon, everybody. This is where we're going to say so long from here. Oh, beautiful, most gracious one.
When the game gets rough and this life just seems so tough, make we talk, my people, make we talk. When this town becomes an ugly place, don't let it erase the smile from your face. Make we talk, people, make we talk. Conversation is the key, a guiding light for you and me. Spark a talk and you will see. Conflict solver A to Z. World leaders master the art of self-defense just by talk. So people, make we talk. Hey, we're living in a world that on ourselves we must depend. Make we talk.